Shalom Aleichem, live at the Grapevine. This is the Kosher Wine Review. I'm Yehoshua Werth with Shivi Jor from Gvaot Winery. And where is Gvaot in Israel? North to south.
Gvaot Winery is just in the middle, in the heart of Israel. If you take a straight line from Tel Aviv, you go east, you fall in Gvaot Winery. It's about 40 minutes drive north from Jerusalem, and the Shomron Mountains, about 750 meters above sea level. The high mountain of the central high mountain in Israel.
How far is Masada, the physical place, from where you are?
It's about an hour and a half drive, maybe even 2 hours drive.
Hour and a half, 2 hours?
Yeah, it's into the desert above the Dead Sea.
Yeah.
Masada. It's a beautiful place.
This is the 2009 Masada. It says on here, the flagship winery, Gvaot Winery. This is a 50% Cabernet Sauvignon, 35% Merlot, 15% Petit Verdot, 21 months in French oak barrels. The central hills of the Shomron, 1,400 bottles made. So basically, if you sneeze, you miss it. We'll still say a bracha for your sneeze, though. This is, if you're looking for an expression of what is the great wines of Israel, this is going to be at the top of the rung. We give this to the people that are looking for the great wines, the Castel Grand Vins, the single vineyard Jardins, this is the cave. This is big wine. This is for people that want a celebratory wine, a special occasion wine, an aging wine, a wine to put away for something. If you're looking for something to just drink on a regular basis, pick a different wine, even if you have the budget. This is one for a very, very special situation.
Now, lad, that this wine needs time. This is for a long course. If you want to sit in a good evening meal with people that you really like and you want to be with them for a long time, because this wine evolves. It starts being very fruity, very white, and then it goes on to be earthy, and then it comes out with herbs. And it's a long wine. You should drink it slowly.
Again, I love the fact that we're not getting... Rilkov made a very cute comment one time that he smelled a wine one time and he felt like he was pulling the oak out of his neck. This is more balanced. Not more balanced. It is balanced. You get the wood. You get the fruit. But it's working together. It's a flow. And what do I mean? What do I mean by that on a deeper level as a winemaker? What does someone mean when it balances together, the wood and the fruit? What does it mean?
You actually get the wider shoulders of the wine. Okay, if you get too much wood, it actually normally quenches the smells of the berries and the fruit. Here you get something that elevates the fruit. You get the power of wood to elevate the fruit and make it even more pronounced.
I almost get this beautiful... You ever come through a forest floor in the mid-spring and there's this like mossiness going on, very fresh? You get the wood, but it's almost a little fresher, more lively. I get this almost mossiness to it in a beautiful way. And I don't mean a fungus. I mean there's dry moss you catch in the spring.
Right. It's the bit of the forest.
Yeah.
You get these smells are very good for aging wines.
Very rich.
This is a wine that we produced for a long aging. This will go and get better each year. It's
a decade minimum is what I would say just by smelling the wine. The intensity of the wine, the purity of the wine. L'chaim v'bracha. May we connect.
Amen.
I already said a bracha, we're not cheating. When describing a wine like this, you have to be very careful, because you don't want to start talking right when it hits your palate. I've done this before, and I'm hacking coughing at the end of it because I'm like sucking the wine straight into my air passages. It's a very big wine. It's still closed a little bit right now too. The wine needs to breathe, I don't know, minimum 2 hours in a decanter when it's this young, minimum. probably could do better with 3, but I think you'd miss part of the progression.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Start by an hour for a 2 hours.
For a 2-hour meal.
Yeah.
A very interesting. A lot of wines will age well because of their heavy acid. A lot of wines will age very well because of their heavy tannin. We're talking about California with their tannins, not acid. This wine, it's got acid, but and not as much heavy tannin. It is a very good balance. Again, the wine is extremely well balanced. It's a big wine. I'm literally chewing on the flavor of this wine. Green herbs, even some basil. You get the wood, dark fruit. The forest floor is still like booming on your palate, right? I mean, booming. There's a lot going on in this wine. I'm really looking forward to see how it progresses as it opens up and ages. So wonderful to put a glass down and a minute later you're still chewing on and tasting the evolution of the flavors on your palate. Quality of the fruit, time of the harvest, quality of the soil, what to do with it when you get that fruit in front of you. When you first tasted the fruit of this vintage,